Hi, my name is Rebecca and I'm a final year physiology student in UCD. Biology was one of my favourite subjects and my best subject in secondary school, so I'd always thought I would study it. I particularly enjoyed genetics, so that's what I wanted to specialise in. At the end of your first year in science, you get the opportunity to specialise in some subjects, so I chose in microbiology, physiology and genetics. But when I was studying genetics, I realised I actually didn't really like it as much as I thought I would, and I ended up choosing physiology. And that was one of the reasons why I chose UCD in the first place, was because they had such a large range of science subjects to choose from, and you got the opportunity to try all of them really and see which one you preferred, so you weren't stuck going in to one specific subject. Another benefit of UCD then is the fact that you can choose electives, and these are modules that you can pretty much take from any course in UCD and try it out. So like story writing, there's massage therapy as well, and I had done Japanese in my Leave Insert and I wanted to continue it on, so I picked it as my elective, and it ended up becoming a structured elective, which means that you do a certain amount of credits or modules and it goes on your transcript, so now employers can see that I can speak Japanese, kind of. I'm also really lucky this year as I got chosen to work as a residential assistant or RA on campus, so I get discounted accommodation and I also get to work alongside UCD staff and students and partake in events, and it also looks really good on your CV. So our job as RAs is to help students if they've been locked out of their apartments, if they have any issues with their apartments. We help out with events like giving out free pizzas and things like that. But we are most known for shutting down parties if they get too rowdy or loud. But it is definitely worth it, especially for students who struggle to pay the on-campus fees or pay for rent in Dublin because it's quite high, and it doesn't affect your college or your studying like that. You've loads of time to do work, especially during office shifts. So it's definitely worth it if you have the opportunity to apply. So physiology particularly is a really interesting subject, and there's a lot you can learn about depending on your modules. The classes also tend to be a lot smaller, so I think in your first year you can have a class of up to 400 students. There's 10 in my physiology class, so there's a lot less. And then it depending on your modules, you can learn more about how the kidneys work, the lungs work. You can learn about anatomy as an option module, and this semester alone we have an entire module just based on disease, so you've quite a broad range of modules to choose from and topics to learn about. And we have labs in third year, and depending on your research project you might have them in final year, but in your third year they kind of give you an overall greater knowledge of how the lab works and more in depth about things you've been learning throughout the year, and then they kind of help you learn about certain equipment and things like that to use. And then in your final year you have your research project, but you still have regular classes as well. And then it depends on what your research project is, but you could have labs or you might not have labs, which is the case for me. So it really just depends on what research project you get. Hopefully you do pick UCD and maybe physiology, but if not, good luck in whatever route you do take to get into college, and enjoy whatever college you choose.